Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Tactical Trafford, and today we are here to do a new video, and I'm so excited to preview the Europa League Final 2025 between Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur, and I'm so excited to preview this game. I'm so glad, I'm so excited to be here again, once again on your screens, and I'm here to preview the Manchester United game. But before I go into the preview, I want you guys to like, to share, to subscribe to my channel, because the transfer window is coming up and we are going to be seeing a lot of videos, a lot of previews, a lot of talks, a lot of transfer talks, a lot of rumors. We are going to be talking about a lot. So I would really appreciate you guys if you like, to share and to subscribe, because we are trying to get to 1K subscribers before the end of this year. So I really appreciate you guys to really like, to share and to subscribe. And talking about the Manchester United preview in the Europa League finals, we are going to be looking at the tactics, we are going to be looking at the formations, we are going to be looking at the likely predictions. I also want you guys to give me your comments down below and your thoughts also on what you feel about the Manchester United game that will be coming up tomorrow, the 21st of May 2025. So let's go into the tactics of the game. So first of all, we want to preview the Manchester United tactics. So we all know that Ruben Amorin likes to line up in a 3-4-3 formation, whereby one of the centre back is going to move into the pivot with one of the defensive midfielders to form a pivot, and then build up with a 5-man, and then also attack with a 5-man, because the three forwarders are going to press, whereby one of the midfielders also is going to join the press alongside the fullbacks or the wing backs that will be looking to jump into the press and then pin the opposition down. And I feel that this formation has actually been a stumbling block for Tottenham Hotspur throughout this season, because if you watch the game against Crystal Palace, they also had similar 3-4-3 formation with Oliver Glasner's team, and they really found it difficult to be able to defend. They actually found it difficult to press and to play from the back. So I think this is one of the ideal formations that can be able to beat Ange Postecoglu's team. So looking at the Tottenham Hotspur team, they like to play in a 3-4-3 formation, a 4-4-3-3 formation, whereby the front three are going to press, and then the fullbacks are going to be often inverted into the midfield, and then they are going to press. But what is the disadvantage of this tactics from Ange Postecoglu? Because he likes to attack. So whenever his fullback or the midfielders have the ball, they like to progress. If you look at the stats, Tottenham has one of the most progressive passes this season in the Premier League. That is to say that they like to attack, they like to play progressive passes, they like to move forward. So this is what Manchester United should be looking to go up against. They are coming up against an attacking side that does not look to defend. Even if they concede a goal, they don't look to defend. They look to always attack and try to put more men forward. And so our defensive solidity has to be on point, because we are going against like 10, or we are going against like 7 to 8 men, because they are like to attack with their front three. They like to attack with their 2 10s, and they also like to attack with the fullbacks. So leaving the defensive line like two central backs and the DM to defend the goal. So just like they're attacking with 6 and then defending with 3. So this is what you are going up against. And so one of the ways, from my various studies and from various clips I've watched, one of the ways to break into this Tottenham Hotspur team is that we have to because of how our formation is, the wing backs, which is probably going to be Dogu and Ahmad, are going to be free for most of the game. So we have to utilize the fullbacks position, and also their fullbacks also find it difficult to defend. They find it difficult to track back. So that's one of the tools we are supposed to use to destroy Tottenham tomorrow, because by the time we use our fullbacks and then try to attack them, then we might find ourselves having a lucky goal, maybe probably towards the start of the game, or probably towards the ending of the game. And so one of that way we can be able to break down this Tottenham Hotspur team is that we have to, when we are playing from the back, one of the central midfielders are supposed to drop to his side, which is going to leave him unmarked, which I'm going to show you on the video as well. One of the fullbacks, one of the central midfielders is going to drift apart, which is going to make him to be free, and then he can be able to play like a true pass or a line breaking pass that can be able to break the press or the high line of Tottenham Hotspur. That's one of the reasons why Bruno Fernandes will be able to start alongside Casemiro in the pivot, because he will be able to play those line breaking passes through balls, why Manuel Ugarte cannot be able to play such passes. So that is how I feel that Manchester United can be able to exploit Tottenham. We can exploit them by bringing one of our central midfielders to the side and breaking the press, or we can be able to use our full-back position. These are one of the reasons whereby the full-back and the midfielder that is going to be selected for that Tottenham Hotspur game tomorrow is going to be really, really crucial, because if we want to hold Tottenham, it was pretty evident against Crystal Palace, and that is how Crystal Palace scored almost all their goals from the wing-back position, or Jefferson Lerma is going to drop back and then play a true ball that is going to break the press. So this is going to be the situation tomorrow. It's going to be very evident, unless Ange Postecoglu wants to change something. So this is one of the ways that Manchester United can be able to hurt them now. So let's go over to the formation. So ideally, you don't have any choice than to play Onana and go. Probably you have to start Lenny Euro in the left central back. We start Harry Maguire in the central back, and then we are going to start, or we start Luke Shaw in the left central back, Harry Maguire in the central back, and then Len Euro in the right central back, because obviously we cannot be able to start Lindelof and Maguire in an European final, given the fact that Tottenham are going to commit a lot of men forward. And why they commit a lot of men forward, it's going to be really hard for Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire to be able to defend the pace and the agility of Son and Dominic Solanke. So this is what we want to avoid in an European final, given the fact that Lenny Euro is also explosive. So this is kind of defender we want. And then in our pivot, I would like us to start with Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, given the fact that I just explained earlier in this video what Bruno Fernandes can do in the pivot. Then we have Patrick Dogo in the left wing back, Ahmad in the right wing back, Nusaya Mazraoui in the right wing back. And then going over to the forward, we have Mason Mount, because he presses a lot, he's going to help. And then we have Amad Diallo in the right wing back, and then probably Alejandro Garnacho in the central striker position, because I feel that Mino is not yet up to speed to start in the final. He's going to really struggle if he starts. While Rasmus Højlund, we already know the situation with Rasmus Højlund. He can't start an European final for now. So going over to the Tottenham team, I feel that they are going to start obviously with Vicario in goal, Destiny Udogie, Van der Vaart, Cristiano Romero, Pedro Porro, Bissouma, probably Bissouma. They are going to start with Pape Sarr in the midfield. They are going to start with Maddison is out injured, so probably another person fills in. Then Son, Solanke, and Brennan Johnson up top. So this is, I feel, Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United is going to line up for the game. And let's not forget that the first edition of the Europa League 1972, Tottenham was the first team to win the first edition of the Europa League against Wolves 3-2. So let's not forget that Tottenham has won an European trophy, and even though it's been years ago, I think that they're also going to have an edge, given the fact that they have not won an European trophy for a very long time. So this is what we are going up against. This is what Manchester United will be going up against. So we really have to be on point. We really have to. We need all the strength. We need all the encouragement. We need all the tactical expertise that we need to win that game. So this is how I feel that the game is going to be. And even though I'm having doubt in me, I actually feel that Manchester United is going to win this game 2-1, given the fact that I know that Manchester United is definitely going to concede. And given the tactical exposure I just gave earlier in this video, we all know that Tottenham is also going to concede in this game. So I think this match is going to be like a match whereby, or an European final whereby there's going to be a lot of goals. So I think that Manchester United also is going to score, but the game is going to end 2-1, with Manchester United being the winning team. So I want you guys to give me your thoughts on this game, give me your tactical analysis. I want you guys to give me your impressions or your expressions, what you feel about this video, and also your prediction. I'll wait for your comment down below. See you guys. Come on, United.